YouTube, it's your boy Concise. We're here to talk about this set of trimmers I knew we was looking forward to. I really wish I had some more exciting news, but we have to talk about this. I'm going to talk about the best thing that has ever dropped for this brand, but also could be the worst thing that has ever dropped for this brand at the same exact time. We're going to be talking about the Hi-Viz. Let's get into the video.
CTB, you know who it is.
All right, so y'all seen my concise reviews on both of these trimmers. I did talk about this. I did do a little bit of healthy comparison, but I really want to do it like a real solo comparison video when it comes to these twos and what are some of the differences and does that matter at all, and how is this such a hot and cold thing for some of us. For some, they might not look at it that way. It's like that favorite movie that you love. Part one was amazing, and then they make a part two and it's just like, you know. So original Hi-Viz to me till this day is August 2025. Right now I am going to be doing a test on all my hitters, so stay tuned for that. But as of right now, this is still my number one hitter, period. When it comes to cordless trimmers, the Wahl Hi-Viz is number one. When it comes to just nothing but lineups, crispy lineups, designs, it's a tap and go. Now when it comes to the Hi-Viz 2.0, the main difference of this is, for one, the color and the blade, and even the body's basically, everything's basically the same. So the motor is 7,200 RPMs. You get 135 minutes of a runtime with a 45-minute charge time. So that's not bad when it comes to like that runtime stuff. It's a little bit better. It could be better, but it's a little bit better. Everything's basically the same. They sound the same, but they're not used the same. So like I said, this is the hitter. You use this for lineups and designs. Depending on your pressure, you can probably use this in other areas to line it up, like behind the neck and under the neck, but that really depends on the barber. But I will have to say that these are more all around trimmer. Since this blade is a deep tooth, this does balled out well. This does everything that this can't do. And this can do everything that this can't do. I know some of us, we want them to probably figure out how they can blend the two, but I will say this too, having both of these is not a problem either. When you do have them, it's like, okay, I'm only using this for my hitters and I'm only using this, you know, for balding out and everything like that. So this could be a healthy lineup for you if you decide to get both. Or when they do drop the night shade, switching out the blade to just the original is exactly what you can do. You know what I mean? There's no problem with that. And then you'll have a black Hi-Viz hitter, to be honest. And I will also say too, like the coating of this is a little bit more smoother. This all metal body, nothing wrong with it, but this just looks nice and cleaner. Looks nice and cleaner, but everything else is the same. Having a 1-2, you know, especially as a beginning barber, it is a healthy thing to have. If you're going to get two trimmers, one of your trimmers are going to be most likely the ones that are closer. The cutting blade is closer to the steel blade. So we do this majority of the time anyway. If we have two Andis trimmers, one of them hits a little bit stronger. We have the babeless, one hits a little bit stronger because then you got your sensitive clients. So this is the sensitive client trimmer that you will use. And, you know, balding out and stuff like that, not everything has to be overly sharp. You try to bald out with these things, you're gonna have a hard time. And you're probably gonna be pulling hair. They're just meant to just do sharp lines. Now, I'll be honest, I don't know if Wahl knew that that's what they was just gonna be meant for, you know, when they set it up that way. Maybe they thought, you know, we could probably do a little bit more, but them coming out with this, they came out with a different blade. They want us to do a little bit more, but there's a setback when it comes to the hitters. But that's okay. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with having both of them if you decide to have both. If not, just switch out the blade. Maybe these will start coming with the original Hi-Viz blade. Who knows, until they figure out the Hi-Viz blade 2.0. And honestly, now that I think about it, I think I know exactly what they can do to help with this trimmer. I think what they need to do is
CTB, you know who it is.